Welcome to the Heavy Door Horror Podcast.
Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Heavy Door Horror Podcast. This is Heavy Door Dan, Ganja Zombie, the original Babylon John, the radioactive one, coming to you live from Union City, California on, what day is it? July 17, 2025. I am here with the Cretans, and let's go ahead and get started with the show with Meet in the Cretans. And you guys need an intro? I haven't made that yet. We'll get to it. Let's start with you, Eddie. How's it going, man?
What's up, guys? Good. Just been pretty relaxed this whole week, so
Yeah.
I want to keep it going. Hell yeah.
Okay. Right on, man. Well, let's move it on over to let's see who's up next. Give me 1 second to do something here real quick. Let's move it on over to Eric. Eric, how you doing, Eric?
Doing well, doing well. Happy to be here this evening. So,
Yeah.
enjoyed this movie.
Hey, Eric. How you doing, Eric?
Right.
Doing quite well, Alf.
Well,
Doing quite well.
right on. Good. That's good. All right. So let's go to Kim Him. Kim Him, how's it going today?
Doing good,
Doing good.
working, grinding day by day.
Yeah. Every day is another adventure, right?
Yep.
All right.
And now a word from Kim Him.
All right. And Louis, let's give it up for Louis. He's got his own theme song. What's happening, Louis? How's it going, man?
What's up with it, Vanilla Face?
What's the
You
word?
know what I'm saying?
Damn, vanilla face.
Uh,
Is that derogatory? Jesus.
Hey,
If
so,
it wasn't, it was meant to be.
no, that was Ballrat too, remember?
Yeah, Vanilla Foods. Yeah.
Yeah, Vanilla Face. No, I'm good. Are we going to talk about the movies we've seen and stuff, or are you going to?
Oh shit! I forgot. That's right. We're supposed to do a big rap at the top. Let's go ahead and yeah. Well, actually, you know what? We'll go in reverse. So, what have you seen, Louis?
Sinners, because it's like all over,
Yeah.
you know, all the, it's like on Prime and everything.
Yep.
And then that, I watched the last season of the Squid Games, and that movie Bring Her Back, which was very disturbing.
Nice.
I don't think I ever want to watch that again. And some other stuff, but I don't even want to bring it up.
Yeah. But what did you think of Sinners? Did you like Sinners?
Sinners was pretty good. Yeah, it's Tammy.
Yeah. I want
I would recommend watching that,
Yeah.
and I'll probably watch that again for sure.
Yeah. No, I've been dying to see that movie.
And Squid Games is kind of dramatic, the final season, but the games are pretty tight.
Okay.
They got this jump rope game that's pretty dope.
Yeah. We're only like 2 episodes into that one, but yeah. No, I want to see Sinners. I've seen fucking 9 billion commercials for it. All right, Kim Him, what you got going on? What you seen? Other than the movie, so I'm assuming everybody's seen the movie of the week. Sounds
Yeah, I
good.
saw a movie of the week, but I
Yes.
didn't watch anything else.
Nothing else to report. All right, what about
I haven't had time.
no time for Kim Him? Hey, you know what, Kim?
Kim would be the girl of color.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm gonna take that one off there. All right, Eddie, what did you see? I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, wait.
shit, man.
I caught you off guard.
Besides,
I cut you off.
You cut him
guard.
off.
Sorry, go ahead. I can't stay in order today, people. It's the marijuana.
so it's my turn or Eric's turn?
You know what? Let's go with Eric. Let's keep it true. Go ahead, Eric. What you got?
Watched the movie. Enjoyed it thoroughly, as I said. Just watched a bunch of other bullshit. Nothing exciting.
Nothing worth talking
Yeah.
about? Right on, right on. How about you?
Nothing worth talking
All
about.
right.
I mean, yeah, nothing worth talking
Fair
about.
enough. Louis sounds like you saw a bunch of movies. How about you, Eddie?
Oh, shit, man. I was going to say, I watched, besides the movie of the week, I watched this movie called Rotor. Like, some crazy, like, pseudo RoboCop cop
Oh, yeah, okay.
kind of movie.
Is that like a RoboCop Sharknado kind of level movie?
Yeah, but it pre-RoboCop.
Oh, wow.
So it's still like the idea of like,
Okay.
yeah.
Huh, that sounds interesting. Shit, right on. That sounds
Mhm.
you were inspired by Killbots, huh?
Yeah. I was like, I need a little something
Yeah,
different.
right on, man. Right on. Well,
Killbots for
yeah,
yeah.
Killbots is fun. I saw the movie of the week, of course. I watched it a couple of a year and a half ago when the vinyl came out, like I was saying before the pod. When the vinyl came out, I was like, oh yeah, I knew I'd seen that movie. Or, I know I've seen that movie, and got the vinyl, listened to it before I went back to watch the movie again, and the vinyl definitely paid off. We'll leave it at that for now. So why don't we go ahead and get into the movie? Let me move this thing out of the way, and let's go ahead and hit. So tonight we are reviewing, which I should have mentioned at the top of the show, we are reviewing 1986, and the movie is Chopping Mall, aka Killbots, from 1986. It's kind of like I saw a cyberpunk kind of new wave horror, type. It's very 80s synth music type of horror movie. It's like an MTV horror movie, in my opinion. It's more or less what you're getting here. So let's go ahead and pretend like we're not watching the movie. Get into it. Was one of those one of the big film companies, Concord, I believe they were part of what was it, Vestron Video, which I think who they brought us TerrorVision, which is something we watched about a month ago. So basically we get into it. They pan into a robbery at what looks like some sort of jewelry store. My damn controls aren't working. So some dude's running around. He just robbed a jewelry store. He's running around the mall, and all of a sudden we see some tractor feet, and all of a sudden we get Killbot. And he's a nasty looking machine. It's got big. It kind of looks like a short, fat Cylon. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Cylons.
Or Johnny Five from.
Yeah,
No,
Johnny
he looks
Five.
like a. Do you remember the
Johnny Five.
Cylons from Battlestar Galactica? He looks like a short, squat Cylon. If you think about it. I mean, they had that little red light that went across the front and all that shit.
Also gives off some vibes from like the Terminator machines in the future when you see with the tracks and all that shit. Yeah, and Terminator had already come out and all that crap.
So basically the Killbot hunts down the killer, and you'll never guess, he kills him.
He detained him. He did not kill him.
Okay.
He detained him.
Back then.
No,
They're not supposed to kill people, but yeah.
Yeah, because as we see, we come into the next part of the movie, and that was a whole presentation they're giving to the people that work at said mall. And then Mr. Executive gets up there and gives this little speech, and they pull the sheet off and they display 3 of these. They're not Killbots, but it's a good name to call them.
And we get one actress in the crowd. We got a couple people that are doing a little banter back and forth in the crowd. And the one actress, you notice who that is, right? That's the mother from TerrorVision. Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. And there's another tie-in into that movie that I noticed later.
And somebody on the pod has a TV playing in the background.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, might be me.
So we get back into
they're giving their presentation here, and two lines immediately between this couple that obviously owns a restaurant apparently in the mall. The husband says to the wife, he says that one in the middle, the one Killbot, has an ethnic quality about it, and then he proceeds to say, and he reminds me of your mother. Which, I'm sure in a real relationship wouldn't go over too well, but, it's a movie, so. But I thought it was pretty funny.
I believe his name is Merlin, what is it, Merton Howland?
You all have questions, so let me introduce you to the head of development for Securetronics Unlimited, Dr. Stan Simon.
Thank you very much. Before I open the floor, I'd like you all to meet your brand new security team. The Protector 101 series robots. 1 week from tonight at closing, the Protectors will begin their patrol of the mall, each assigned to one of the 3 upper shopping levels. Well, first of all, Doctor, the Protectors do not kill. They merely detain intruders until the computer located on the roof can patch into the mall phone system and send an alarm to the police. Just neutralized. Protectors can achieve this function in a number of ways. At close range, sleep darts fired from here and here can knock a man out in less than 30 seconds. However, the likelihood of an intruder gaining entry is greatly minimized by the steel security doors, which are time-locked from midnight till dawn. Plenty. For starters, as seen in the film, the Protectors do their work in the mall proper, not in the stores themselves. For instance, Lasers positioned here can cut through any sort of debris. This is Simon. Ring number 1 online.
May I see your identification badge, please? Thank you. Have a nice day.
Same to you. There, you see? The system is absolutely foolproof. Now everyone connected with the mall has been issued an ID badge, so that when the secure master goes online, the protectors will make Park Plaza the safest mall in the state. Trust me. Absolutely nothing can go wrong.
Basically, they're bantering back and forth. She's kind of, giving him, pressing him about the questions about the robots, and he's basically explaining to them, like, what is it? So the older models did this, whereas these newer models do this. Is that basically what they're getting at here?
Yeah, I mean, he's like, no, they don't kill anybody. They're programmed, just to subdue. They can shoot tranquilizers or, fucking electrocute people. But if you have a badge, you'll be okay if you work there. It scans your badge.
That's
blah,
when
blah,
they
blah.
ask him to fire off a simulation, basically. And so, yeah.
Basically.
Demonstration. Walks over to
Demonstration.
the headquarters, and the guy remotely turns the robots on. Everybody's all like, oohs and ahs and all this stuff from the crowd. He shows the robot his badge, and the robot turns his head like it scanned it or something. It's so stupid.
He totally says, look, see, he scanned my badge.
So they're all the robots are getting frisky. They're ready to go play, and of course
Yeah, but a lot of the people that look like they own shops in the mall are like, what the fuck is this shit?
We only get the
nevertheless,
from the 2 people that own the one place. And so boom, as they zoom in on one of the killbots, we get Chopping Ball with some really fucking cheesy looking font. That's a real that is a shitball font right there, man. Looks
that's a shitball. Well, it's all interconnected, like it's like a machine. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
So we got
a
panoramic view of what looks to be the outside of some giant mall. Again, it's the 1980s. Everything looks very empty. Yes.
And so this mall, when I saw this scene, I was like, holy shit, I know I've seen this mall before in movies. And so what immediately I thought of was the 1980 something classic Arnold Schwarzenegger, where his daughter is Alyssa Milano, Commando. He goes, there's one scene with him and Ray Dong Chong, Tommy Chong's daughter, where they have to go to the mall to make a drop. And this is where they're at.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking mall.
Okay.
Which,
32 fun fact.
And that's what Louis like, thanks a lot, bro. I'll go ahead and cross that off my list. So it was weird, you notice they showed the kid on the elevator covered in chocolate eating the fucking ice cream all by himself. I thought that was kind of weird.
Yeah, and this kid looks to be about 6 and he's by himself in a mall, and just in the elevator going up and down.
Like, I don't know. So that's what I wanted to point out. This place here, you notice it says across the front of the marquee in front of this record store, it says Licorice Pizza, which is the name of a movie by some pretentious director that we probably don't pay, that all of us collectively probably don't pay much attention to. But it looks like a great little record store, man. I wish they were still out in the malls like that. And that guy doesn't look like. And the guy.
Yeah, well, there was back in the 80s.
Yeah, so the dude,
was that guy just?
Yeah, so the dude.
Was that guy just stealing something?
And he basically has.
he's got like. He must have like 10 vinyl records underneath his white t-shirt. Like, I mean, it's no hiding that.
He's like, let me see here, buddy. Hey, you know what? Let me just go ahead and
not saying.
real quick.
And it's I mean, the movie starts off with a ridiculous presentation and then continues to get more and more ridiculous, but also wonderful at the same time.
Sorry, doing this during the pod. All right, so this idiot comes out of the store. There's people making, so there's old people, young people making out. There's old people making out. There's a lot. It's a big old Coke advertisement there.
There's this woman struggling with her.
Yeah, she's walking through the food court.
Walking through the food court
6
with
Cokes on a tray.
Diabetes for the family. And there's
and then we get to the scene, the scene where there's 5 chicks in
that was in my
bikinis walking
notes.
around
I
with
said,
sashes like Miss America.
There's a bikini contest in the mall. What the hell's going on? So,
And one of the sashes like says "Save the children." They all say something different. I can't remember, but whatever they're promoting, obviously they're using the women's bodies to do that, which
okay.
as was the style at the time.
I did kind of remember seeing things like that in the mall when I was younger. Yeah. So yeah, they're at the mall. All the old kiosks. It's just and then Julie.
God.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and then we talk about this scene where next scene they're in one of the restaurants in the mall, and it's like an Italian style restaurant. And good grief, the chef, I wouldn't call him that. I'd call him the cook. At best, is just fucking gross, man. This guy is. He's wearing a shirt that's got so much food on it. It looks like he jumped into he jumped into the garbage, the compost bin, and rolled around for a while. He's got a cigarette on somebody's plate.
Give it to me. What do you got? Andiamo. Oh, honey, you're breaking my heart. Menage America, porca miseria. Come on, take it while it's hot. Girls, come on.
Yeah, all right.
Waitress, more butter.
And then he's got a spatula and he wipes it on his shirt, and hence why his fucking shirt is so dirty. Yeah,
That's
gross.
That's Bart from You Can't Do That on TV.
From You Can't Do This on TV.
Yeah. And this dude, there's some dude sitting there that weighs about 4,000 pounds eating a cheeseburger and half the burger's on his shirt. Yeah, so he pulls a cigarette out of the food. Yeah, it's really disgusting. Yeah. I mean, this is kind of... Yeah. That's right. He bring me more butter. And then she drops the plate.
Waitress, more butter.
And it's a slice of pizza and a bunch of corn. Who the fuck ordered that, man, right?
Yeah.
Who the fuck ordered that, dude? Come on, man.
And said cook or chef, speaks in a really terrible Italian accent. You stealing my food.
So do we know?
Here's
the
was
thing,
the style
so
at the
you guys
time.
know, I got all screwed up with the characters. I think there's a TV version of this movie actually that is completely different, and I'm going to look into that. But so. I believe so. So these two chicks are who?
Really?
Susie and Tracy, right?
That's Susie and Susie is the one with the curly hair, and the one with the hair up is
okay. Well, the
hell was her name? Something. We'll figure it out later.
Eddie.
Okay.
Yeah. Susie.
Or no,
Allison.
it's Allison. Allison and something else.
Yeah,
Allison's the one with the curly hair.
Yeah, these notes are all jacked up. Anyway, okay, so they're
Or
trying to help.
slightly curly.
Trying to help pick up this dude's fucking gross ass chef is still out behind the counter. He's just wiping shit on his clothes. It's Homeboy's still trying to. Yeah.
But
Waitress, more butter.
Oh, yeah.
they're wearing Lacoste t-shirts. They're wearing Lacoste shirts, so
cheap.
they must be
It's
making
still
good money,
expensive.
right?
So they're outside they're outside the mall, and here's your short circuit. Right? Yeah.
Right, and so they come to this next scene, and what I saw in this scene is you got the 3 killbots, and this guy in a control room with a computer and this huge, desk in front of him with all these buttons flashing, and so this company that makes these killbots has to set up a control room inside the mall.
Yeah.
And have somebody there to control this the whole time. Like, this isn't like that's what they make it look like. So that means any place they sell this to, any mall, they got to set up this control room and employ an employee to sit there at the control panels.
Unless they don't make it clear as filmmakers that it's 2
take
locations.
care of business.
You know what I mean? Like, who knows, right?
Well, it's not 2 locations because those are the killbots in the room with them that go and patrol
right, he
the
looks
mall.
back at him. Sure. So,
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
basically the lightning. There's a storm
Hey,
outside.
let's back at him.
They showed them all outside. There's lightning and thunder, and lightning bolt hits the building, and there's explosions inside the control room. And this dude's trying to figure it all out. And he literally just starts. You notice that he literally just starts hitting as many switches as he can. Like, look. So there's an explosion, and watch him go to work. Watch him go to work. You ready? Here he goes. Hold on. Let me get it. Hold on. Did that work? Hold on. Huh? Get the fuck out of here, man.
He's flipping switches.
Swinging
He's
his head
pushing
around,
buttons.
and then
He's
he
twisting
decides
knobs
we're
and
gonna
shit. Well, you know, it was tucked away in the manual. He was flipping through the manual like, oh, what do I do? And you know, there's Miss September is there with her fold out, and he's like, well, shit.
So the killbots,
and then we
basically
proceed to get the first
assume right here and
first
now
kill.
that the killbots are malfunctioning because of the lightning strike. Right? Okay. So then we cut to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it never.
Just like thunder.
It never really rained outside, did it?
They can barely
It's
afford
just
the
like
special
thunder,
effects.
lightning out of nowhere.
Hey, Kim, I don't think it was a real storm. I don't think it was a real storm. You know?
Okay.
There's
just
an
something.
effect, and that's it. They didn't do. There's just an outside shot of the building. So these dudes are back at the mall. These three guys. So who are these knuckleheads?
Do this again. Oh, don't tell me, Ferdy. You going chicken shit on us again? We already agreed.
He trusts me to take care of the store while he's gone.
He ain't gonna know diddly unless you tell him. And you ain't gonna tell him, are you?
Hey, look, don't force me to pull rank.
Oh, I'm shaking.
You know, Brennan, you're becoming a real candidate for prickhood. Look, guys, this party is gonna happen, but we need a little teamwork, okay? Besides, if the place looks like shit on Monday, it's all our asses. You got the beer?
Greg, come on. Dude, the fridge is packed.
All right, good. Rick and Lynn are bringing the food. Clean sheets are definitely waiting. And, Susie... Susie has a little surprise for you.
I don't know, guys.
Come on, Ferdy. Forget about your Uncle Sid for a while. This is gonna work, okay?
Ferdy, you can't back out on us now.
Okay, let's party.
All right.
But first I gotta find Mrs. Flanagan's fuchsia.
Well, you find Mrs. Flanagan's fuchsia. You hold down the fort.
I will.
I'm gonna go find Leslie.
I'm sure you will.
We kind of meet in this next scene our three maybe heroes, maybe whatever, but three guys that are going to be in the movie. We met two chicks. We're meeting three guys. They work at a different store, like a furniture store in the mall. And they're all talking about how they're going to get laid later.
All right. So the one dude's got that real fucking. You see, he looks like Quagmire. He's like giggity giggity. You know, it looks like don't leave that dude alone around her fucking sister, right? So
Well, and then the really cool looking guy, the guy's chewing gum all the whole time, gave me Jefferson, Jefferson Darcy vibes from Married with Children, and it was also starred in Revenge of the Nerds.
So now we're outside the building. So randomly, there's two people that are stuck on the side of the road. Like this is kind of has nothing to do with the story, right? Or no, these people are trying to get to the. They're trying to get to the party. Is that what this is?
Well, not yet.
I think. Well, I think they're trying to showcase that she is really like technical and handsy. Like she's really.
Well, yeah, you see the side of their car, and it says, so and so's automotive.
But these people end up at the mall.
911 or whatever, and obviously, yeah.
Then this is okay.
Yeah, yes. We don't. I get that. Yeah.
She ends up saving a lot of people. Yeah. So I think they were just trying to show like she was really mechanical.
He ain't gonna get this, whatever. So we're back at the mall. She throws like a ball at him or whatever. Anyway, so we're back at the mall. We're at the place that kind of looks like Headlines. I don't know if you remember Headlines from back in the 80s, but that's what this story is. And Hope Boy's all leaning up on this chick, and all of a sudden his dad.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember Headlines.
And it's just talking about how they're just hanging out, this, that, and the other thing. There's something about the party or whatever, right? Doesn't he explain to her they're taking her to a party or some damn thing? Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That girl. We later find out her name is Leslie.
So then,
and she's coming to the party. He's coming. Yeah. And then in the very next scene, apparently they have
so she's
fairly
on a public
decent
phone.
locker
That's something
rooms
you don't
at
see
this
very
mall
often
for their
nowadays.
employees to change.
And she got off the phone. Did we know why? That was very attractive. Do we know what she was on the phone about? Because she seemed to get off the phone very upset. Nobody? Yeah.
I think probably I can't. I don't exactly remember. I think she was calling her parents to tell her she was going to be home a little bit later, some bullshit like that. Because we're led to believe, of course, in all these movies that these kids are kids, even though they ain't kids. These people are definitely in their fucking 20s.
Kind of half-naked chicks walking around. Yeah. So there's an ashtray. It's another thing you don't see very often. So they get wrapped up after changing their clothes and they're heading out for the night. To go back to the mall.
Yep. Well, head out to go right back into the mall.
Thunder outside, still no rain. And then we get back to the control room and we see a familiar face. Eric?
And here we go. Yeah, Mr. TerraVision father himself.
Mr. Putterman.
At least that's if I remember correctly. That's the dad, right? That's it. That's the guy who fuck. I wish I had my notes. The Greek guy wanted to do Greek with him. Stefano or whatever.
Spiro.
Yeah, right. But remember the people they bring home to have the orgy with?
Spiro, yeah, he was out
it was Spiro. That's it. Yeah,
Spiro.
So they get back to the control room and the body's
sure
gone,
was.
so
He
the
had
killbot's
Putterman
really
on his
cleaning
fucking
the crime
vision.
scene too? Yeah, okay. Nothing wrong.
They sure did. I asked myself that same question. And he sits down like there's nothing wrong.
He thinks the robots are sneaking up on him, and he's like, anyway. Long story short, a little compartment opens up. Phone call, sits back down. And the killbot's going for the kill. Alright, so Putterman gets whacked in the back of the head and end scene. Now we're at the party in the furniture store. And homeboy with the glasses is all nervous, checking his breath. They're all dancing like a bunch of white folks. And come out fucking they're trying so this part here when she basically introduces her friend to her date for the night, I thought for sure she was gonna be like, dude, I thought for sure she was gonna be like and that is not what happened. Not at all, dude.
That's a no-go for me. Like I don't see his personality shining through.
Nerd out here, bro. And no, she's like starstruck by him. Is that what she is? Really? Okay. All right.
Well, she's a nerd too, Danny. That's I mean,
the killbots
and and we leave the party, and now the old killbots are now on the prowl.
I guess that's regular, activity. Then right, okay, they do get to the mall. I remember now. Okay, so yeah, these.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They obviously know, they know. I think the guy that she's with is friends with the other three. Goobers that work at the furniture
the couple that
store.
was outside.
They're all having a party in the furniture store in the mall.
Party, and they're utilizing one of the bedroom displays. And everybody, so there's a weird clothing on clothing porn movie going on until this young lady delivers a message. What the fuck?
Oh, and we get another boob shot. Yep. And then the next scene is some dude going down on her.
Right. They're literally
don't
right
do
across
that.
the
I
room
don't like
doing
that.
something to each other.
You like
And then in the corner is the nerd watching some old black and white movie with a giant crab. And they're just kind of talking about, I think you're neat. Oh, I think you're neat. Oh, this fucking dumb.
I don't know why I watch these things. I'm scared so easily.
I'm sorry, I should have told you about that. I've seen this one a few times. Could I get you some more wine?
Bertie, are you trying to get me drunk?
No, I just figured maybe you might be thirsty. You know, part of the reason why Greg fixed me up here tonight was so I wouldn't squeal to my uncle. I never thought that,
What?
I never thought it would be so, you know, nice.
It's been nice for me too, Ferdy.
Oh, God. Oh, God. You're the king. You're the king.
Chocolate for the furniture king.
They're having a nice time.
Yeah. Well, look, it's getting kind of late. The mall's gonna seal up in about an hour. What do you say I take you home?
That's real sweet, Ferdy. But if it's all right with you, I can stay a little while longer.
Nice shot.
They're basically like, well, are we gonna have sex or not? I don't know, but let's start by kissing. Anyway, their movie ends. We switch to another repeat offender. Or, well, let's say not a repeat offender. I don't want to steal from another podcast. So let's not call them. What shall we call these people that recur on our podcasts? Second offenders.
A second coming.
Multiple
second
offenders.
occurrence. I don't know. Or it's not.
Multiple offenders,
I mean,
and we get this
second.
here. I don't remember.
No, multiple
actor's name
offender.
offhand, but
Because we'll probably
he
see him in.
was
Yeah.
in-
Yeah.
What was it?
Now, was he in the movie, the zombie movie we watched? Wasn't he the one holding he was a cop and he was holding the guns, and the detective came down and put the shotgun at his face and wanted the flamethrower? What was that called?
Yeah, it was Cameron, Detective Cameron,
that's
Ray
the guy.
Cameron,
Ray
Ray Cameron,
Creeps.
yeah,
Night of the
yeah.
Creeps. Yep.
So
And,
yeah, this, yeah. And then
Detective
Greg,
Cameron.
he's like, "No, you're going to give me the flamethrower." But
Yeah, he's the
it's
one.
gonna
Hey, come on,
happen.
Ray.
And so this old man here was not only in that movie, but he was
You're
also
gonna give me
in
the
touchstone
flamethrower,
what this guy was.
motherfucker.
He was in Gremlins.
Mhm.
So he's the old guy, and he's like, they're like, well, good luck cleaning up that mess, old man. He's like, oh, you watch me, I will clean this mess. God damn it, I'll clean it so clean, you'll wish you were me, or whatever the fuck he says.
Yo, Walter, you having a good time?
Ty, you know Paisley. He loves a challenge. Go ahead and laugh, you guys. But if I ever find a little bastards that did this, they're dead meat. Right, Walter, right. Say, you better hustle it up. You don't want to get locked up in here again, do you? Hey, rub it in all you like. I'll be out here in 10 minutes, you'll see. Creeps. Bastards. You clumsy son of a bitch! Look what you did. I ought to turn you into scrap metal for this.
May I see your identification badge, please?
Identification badge.
Do not make any sudden moves.
Sudden move. I'll give you a sudden move upside your head. What the hell is that? What is this, you worthless pile of junk, huh? Hey, look. I'm like you, you know? I work here. See? Huh? See that? Oh, shit. I knew you bastards were gonna be trouble when I first brought you in here.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Be out of here in 10 minutes. We'll be out of here in 10 minutes.
Not only did the Killbots show up to ruin his day, they start by
And
bullying him by
lo and
kicking
behold,
water around on the floor. You see, they're all like hassling him.
Well, I believe that was the throw-up water. Yeah, the throw-up water that he had already been cleaning. Like he had a clean bucket and a dirty bucket, and they just spilled the dirty bucket all over the
like
floor.
shaking his head like, you don't want to do that. And he's like, you see this? I got a fucking badge, motherfucker. And he's like, I got a badge too, bitch. And damn, fucking fucks his shit up, man. That's the end of that. So yeah, we head back and
now here's Jefferson Darcy getting punched to go get some cigarettes. And the next
blonde number 3 are dicking around, and she's like, you know what you want to do right now? You want to go and get me some cigarettes. And he's like, Leslie. Okay, thanks.
So I have blonde number 3's name. It's Leslie. Right. Now maybe I said that earlier.
What you want to do right now is go get me
but that's definitely Leslie.
I'm pretty sure I saw some down at
the Leslie Todd.
Whatever, and and he says something about how, dude, they're like
the vending machine by the soda machine down on the first floor.
I was like, god damn. So he, and then yeah, for sure. And I would say right here,
that was expensive in the 80s.
Yeah, and the video keeps getting jacked up. Let me see.
These are fantastic.
No, this is what I'm saying. I had to rewind in my mind.
Well, we're not watching the movie. We're just reciting this from memory.
No, we're not going to. That's just that. Now we're just. That's it's called creating.
Screenshot that.
Screenshot that. She talks me into going to get cigarettes, and of course he walks out, and there's literally a Camel ad right outside the store. He heads down and hits the old school Marlboro Country cigarette machine. I remember these things. You put in your 6 quarters and pull the trigger, and you get your cancer. Yeah.
Identification badge, please.
Jeez, you little bastards are quiet. Here. Klaatu, Barada, Niktu, okay?
And yeah, the phone rings. He picks it up and he's like, no, so-and-so ain't here.
He tries to show him his badge, and the Killbot doesn't really care about the badge. Goes in and finishes him off. Last thing we see is the Killbot going to choke him out. Let's do this. Another really, another. Yeah,
and then
that's one.
Then we get another great scene of Leslie.
One good thing about this movie, because I have
another great scene.
My thoughts. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
When Andy Dufresne discovered the Heavy Door Horror Podcast.
Okay, we're back. And we were just commenting on what's her name? Susie Stratton.
Susie Slater, like Christian
Slater.
No relation. They are of no relation.
So she's out in front of the furniture store looking for a ding dong as she sent down the hallway for cigarettes. And that's an amazing piece of filmmaking right there. We could just
yeah, we get a great shot of her ass with those Playboy panties on. They got a little Playboy bunny on them.
Just go ahead. Let's give that a moment. Anyway, so yeah, she's got little panties on. She's looking for, what's his name?
Jefferson Darcy.
Jefferson Darcy. She finds him. All of a sudden, he's over here. He died over by the door. She finds him like sitting next to the cigarette machine. Again, these Killbots, they like fucking with dead bodies, I guess. She's trying.
They can move them.
She's trying to wake him up, and all of a sudden, the fucking Killbot just busts out the fucking door and starts shooting fucking purple lasers at her. She takes off.
Fucking lasers.
Yeah,
dude.
She takes off running down the hallway and gets back to the furniture store. Everybody's standing in the window, and her shit gets blasted in front of the whole fucking.
This Killbot gives her a headshot that makes her head explode like the fucking Death Star. in fucking Star
She
Wars.
gets
You know, I mean,
fucked up, dude. She's running right here,
it is.
and I think it's like telling, oh, she gets shot in her Playboy bunny booty, and
Yeah,
and then she
shot.
turns around and he's like, okay, blam! Holy shit! Just fucking, she got.
I mean, it was fantastic.
Dude, it was a pretty good shot, man. She got decapitated, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, no, but they showed her on the floor. Her head was back on.
It was.
Well,
That's right there. Look, right there. Watch.
bad continuity, whatever. You know, it's the 80s.
Yeah.
Grew back.
I mean, it's not like we're watching.
Right.
They grew
Oh, you're
back.
saying you remember seeing that? 'Cause we're not watching the movie.
No. This is all from notes and memory.
Yeah, you noticed.
And so now everybody are heroes or whatever victims are at the party now know that these killbots are out for blood and coming to get who's ever in the
Yeah,
mall.
and the killbots, they come tearing through the doors of the furniture store, shooting off lasers, these purple fucking lasers that look cheesy as fuck. These folks are diving.
Well, you got purple and blue.
That one had blue
Yeah,
lasers.
they're
Yeah,
fucking
blue lasers.
diving on fucking glass tables and furniture. These people are destroying thousands of dollars worth of merchandise. These fucking killbots. I mean,
Well, and just just to reiterate, the company that built these killbots, what the hell are they doing building for malls? Why aren't they on the front line with the American military as opposed to patrolling malls? Because we ain't got nothing like this in the 80s out there, so just a thought.
yeah, for sure. I mean, if this type of thing exists, why are they fucking using it to fucking?
You can make a lot more money getting a government contract than you would fucking selling this shit to malls.
Sure. Instead of them using it for cover for fucking petty theft.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they hold themselves in the back of the furniture store, and they're building like a box fucking blockade in front of the door to keep the killbots out. Next thing we see, the exits. They hear these noises, and all the exits, I guess the emergency exits around the building shut down. Like, so this place is set up for like a thermonuclear explosion or something, apparently.
Yeah, I know, right?
So,
No, but they showed that in the beginning too. They were like, it's all closed down.
okay.
What
the?
Yeah, part of this company's service, as well as the killbots, is to install steel doors all around the mall at every exit point. So they close it, whatever said time, and don't open till said time. So once you're in and those close, you're fucked.
Yeah, so that's the whole idea of them sneaking in after hours, is basically. Yeah, sure, okay.
Right.
So they're basically in the storeroom trying to figure out how the fuck they're going to get out of here and survive the night now that the killbots are on the loose, and they decide that the air vents are the way to go, and they send up the one dingbat blonde chick. So
when they're in the storeroom, this is where we get our first look of Allison really kind of coming into her own, so to speak, and starting to lead, these frantic, women and stuff, and
become the star of the movie.
That'll play. Yeah, that'll play later.
Becoming.
And then also the very next scene, we find out these killbots got C4 inside.
She's becoming. She's becoming the Ripley of the movie. The Linda Hamilton. What I mean? Yeah.
Yes, very good.
And like you said, the next scene, all of a sudden, this fucking killbot just spits some C4 into the wall. Now, wouldn't that just explode? Like if you just spit.
Well, no, you got to.
You got to ignite it. You got to ignite it.
You got to
fuse it.
You need a charge. Yeah, you need a charge. Well, but then you have to send an electrical current through the charge. So I mean, you could.
On its
own,
right?
It's an idea.
It is
plastic, that little bit could blow some shit up.
It's not as volatile as dynamite. Like if you drop dynamite, it will explode. But like plastic, C4 plastic, you put in a detonator, and it needs that charge to actually perform its duty. So
they C4 the door, and as they're getting everybody up into the air vents, this robot blows the door open. Man, he blows that fucking door off, boy.
Yeah, these robots are not stupid. They're on their shit.
Man, yeah. They're in the vents now. We got the two blondes and the brunette are in the vents, crying, talking about some bullshit. I mean, they look like they're just crying through the whole fucking thing.
She starts freaking out.
They find what's it, Peck and Paw's gun shop. The guys find Peck and Paw's gun shop.
Well, We go back to a time where sporting goods stores, I mean, they literally break the window, and right in the front aisle is a rack of shotguns, rifles, and pistols, and an M16 that you can just grab. I mean, it's a throwback to
and
another
they come
time.
out fucking. Look at these fucking jackasses. Oh man, you know what? I gotta get one of those.
Yeah, they got propane tanks, they got rifles, they got shotguns, they got assault rifles. They're ready to go.
Shirts,
Don't forget the
collared shirts are like the strongest. The collared shirts are the strongest
Yeah,
defense
no
they
doubt.
have.
Yeah, they're literally dressed. They're
call,
all dressed
Eddie.
like
Good
they
call.
just came from
Good
Wall
call.
Street, like literally.
Oh, I mean, no, they came from from Mattress Street because they sell furniture.
And so they're fucking having a shootout with the one fucking killbot in the hallway. They're literally exchanging fucking bullets with him as he's shooting off his purple laser. Back and forth, back and forth. I tell you, these killbots don't have much for aim. The one nerd boy throws the giant gas tank out there, and they shoot the gas tank and fucking hopefully wiped out at least one of the killbots.
Again, I will say these things have military grade armor, like a fucking tank. They blew it up with a propane tank and are hitting it with shotgun shells, M16 rounds, and 357. And he's unfazed.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget this bad boy. No spoiler alerts, but we haven't seen the last of Killbot 1. So we're back in the vents now, and surprise, these girls are still crying about something. And this girl, she's had it. I think she's having a panic attack, and she's like, "I'm getting out here," and just starts kicking her way through the vent, and she wants out. So we got the guys there. Good.
Oh yeah, that's Susie is the one that's freaking out.
So she's
needs to
freaking
get
out.
of the
She
vet.
kicks her way out. She can't deal with it anymore. They're walking through. They find their way to what is it, an automotive store, a hardware store, I think. And again, we this auto store.
Yeah, I think it's like an auto store or something.
I did want to mention there's a scene there where the guys do go check out, the robot they killed and everything. They're all very proud of themselves, and they're working out a game plan.
Yeah, they say, "Hey, check it out! It's robot blood." How about that?
It's robot blood.
So the gals are in the hardware or the automotive parts store, and the killbots are just wandering around the mall trying to find these kids. And like you said, Eric, these motherfuckers are smart. This dude's like, you know what? I'm just gonna hide up here in the cut and turn my lights out and see what happens. Sneaky motherfucker.
Yeah. He retreats into a little cubby, and it powers down it's on sentry mode,
So these dudes are trying to get into the mall elevator. They have some game plan on how to, I guess, sneak up on one of the killbots. And we cut to the girls who are playfully making these giant Molotov cocktails in the hardware store.
Hey, it's what you got to do. I mean, I really commend the two that came up with the idea. That was Allison and Linda. Linda is the kind of automotive expert. Like, let's make some Molotovs with these cans of gas and fuck these motherfuckers up.
That's a Molotov scorpion bowl more than a cocktail. That's a lot of fuel, man. That's seriously. That's one hell of a bowl.
Yeah. You're damn right. Yeah. But apparently, these things have military grade. These goddamn GoBots have military grade fucking armor on them. So you can burn them down.
They were at the elevator trying to make a game plan. These gals are ready to come at these dudes, the killbots, I should say, with their Molotov scorpion bowls. And we cut back to killbot number 1, who is not dead. He manages to. Yeah, he
shut his ass up with his little arms.
Robot arm, and we cut back over to these dudes. All of a sudden, this guy's like, he knows how to take apart the controls to an elevator and rewire them. He just knows that. Yeah, he just knows that.
That was pretty awesome. They asked him at one point. They're like, he's like, well, the circuit board's kind of fried, but I can get the doors open, but I can't make it go up and down.
In the county, there's only there's less than depending on the size of the county, there's a handful of people that are authorized to touch elevators, and a handful of people that even know how to manipulate elevators. It's a very specialized trade, man.
Yeah. Well, and then I will follow up your point with I don't think you can fix it from the fucking up down button control panel.
Sure,
like if the elevator's stuck, you don't fix it from there. like
what
you
he's
gotta
doing
go.
is how you change
you
the
gotta
burnt
go
out
somewhere
light
else.
on the button. Right? Yeah, sure. So so the sentry mode. So the dude that went into sentry mode, he just comes busting out like, "Ta-da! Got you, motherfuckers!" Right? That shit's fucking funny, right? He's like, "Bam!" He comes out and he's on him too, man. And he chases the girls down.
But now we got the girls with the
Scorpion Bowl goes
Molotovs.
down the fucking hallway. They're waiting for it to explode, and he drives right by it. Shit. Hey, dude, they fucking made that thing and lit it. They're like, all right, get him. And they threw it, and he just ran by. The thing just rolled by it, like, right on, bro. Good looking out, man. So,
in hindsight, I guess they should have doused the motherfucker in the gasoline and then lit him up. But
and then did
you? But you have to get close to it, I guess, at that point.
The Killbot can only shoot the lasers in a straight line. Because how come he doesn't? It doesn't tilt.
Well, it's like
tilt his head.
It comes out of his eyes. Yeah, I don't think his head. Well, if he can't tilt his head, then how could he, change elevation?
Because this chick's on the floor right in front of him, and he should just be able to just look right down and shoot her, right?
Well, but he can't change elevation. His head can't go up and down. So, therefore, how would you be able to change the trajectory of your laser?
Not make me explain.
But if he can't tilt, then there ain't no tilt. Okay. Well, this one didn't have that capability. All right.
So basically, Susie bails all over the floor, and they're like, "Susie, you dumb bitch, get off the ground!" And the robot fucking shoots her in the back of the leg. That's why she goes down. So his non-reticulating head won't allow him to shoot at the yeah.
Hey, he finally
but then he did. But then right there he does.
Does he? But
because he hit the gas can.
Okay.
And it spilled on her. He shot the gas can. And it spills on her, and she gets burned the fuck alive, which in epic proportion. And then these guys again shooting, basically they're throwing stones at a rock wall. Like a 12-inch or 12-foot wall, because these things have tank armor.
They're just shooting shotgun shots to nowhere. And so apparently they had a plan. They're luring the Killbot to the elevator. The one dude, I'm going to call him Wrangler because he looks like a guy from a Wrangler commercial.
I think his name actually. I think I wrote it down. I think it's Rick.
And he goes to climb through the old shaft. And I guess again they're going to trap the Killbot in the elevator. So they get the thing in the elevator, close the doors behind them. They're like, shoot it, blah, blah, blah. I guess they're basically trying to. So now, so they're waiting for him to jump off. So Rick jumps off the elevator, and they're trying to shoot the goddamn thing. And these idiots with their guns cannot shoot. And so out of nowhere, little fucking Sally.
Yeah.
It's like.
Little Allison says, "My dad was a Marine. Give me the fucking pistol," and fucking nails the propane tank in spectacular fashion.
Looks like they got him.
They collapsed the elevator. Looks like they got him.
Rick's down on the bottom, like, hey, I know I'm cool. So you guys want to come down here and have sex with me? So then there's good.
Hey, we get a callback to Heineken. Remember all the Heinekens in TerrorVision? This guy's drinking 2 Heinekens.
The studio, and
I guess so.
So they're all hauled up now in
Holland gave him some money.
We get some Tabasco sauce and Diet Coke marketing, and they're basically trying to decide how to finish off the other 2. Right. Okay. Yeah.
According to my calculations, provided we survive the night, of course, we're going to be in hock to this place for the next 85 years.
How many tune-ups is that?
Just a sec. 2,900,431.
Maybe we should raise our rates. Hey, Deadeye.
Yo.
Nice shooting.
Thanks.
Tell me one thing, though, huh? Why did you leave the air shaft? I mean, you were safe there. You were safe.
Greg, Susie thought you were in trouble. She just wanted to help.
I'm telling you, you should have kept her there.
Look, she told you what happened. Why didn't you just leave her alone?
Shut up. You just shut the fuck up!
Hey. You guys mind keeping it down? There's another one of those things out there. And you're gonna bring it right to us.
There's another one? Why haven't we seen it?
Why? I'll tell you why. Because the fucker's out there waiting for us. He's waiting to pick us off one by one. But I got news for you. He ain't getting me.
Greg, you're not thinking, man. We got this far by staying together.
And a lot of good that did Susie, right?
Wait. Wait, I got an idea. The master computer is somewhere on the 3rd level. We shut it down, it shuts the robots down. Well, it's worth a try.
Computer, huh? Let's go trash the fucker.
But I think they only think there's only. I think at this point they think there's only one
I know
left.
you have muscles, Rick, and I know you want to kill him. Oh yeah, I know. My nerd
Dun, dun,
boyfriend,
dun.
he'll kill him too, and da da da. Just a lot of this throwaway dialogue that really doesn't move the story along. This is like these movies are constantly trying to add this this character development that is really not necessary, and a little bit of. And that's
Yeah, well,
this
you
is
know,
where we
but
get
it's
into the whole 88
that's how you make a movie,
this
though.
movie
I
actually
guess,
is only
right? I
86
mean,
minutes,
you
I
know.
believe. Yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
even with this chunk of fucking cheese,
Right,
it still
right.
manages
Not
to
even 90 minutes.
not even make the yeah.
Yeah. So hence that's why they
Yeah,
added
exactly.
it. They're
I
like,
mean,
oh, wait a
if you
minute,
take out that,
we
I think
got
this,
we got to
I'm
put some more
talking
shit in
like
it.
a 1 hour and 5 minute movie. You know what I mean? So they're back in the mall after they get over all the weird squabbles and
Yeah,
Ding
right.
Dong runs up. So they're back in the mall. They decide that they have a plan. I forget what the plan is, but they have a plan. They go running off into the mall. They head up the escalator, and the one Ding Dong makes it to the top of the stairs. What did you call him again? No, what's his name? Jefferson.
Escalator.
Darcy makes
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Darcy's dead.
that's
Right,
Jefferson.
yeah.
No. Darcy's
No,
already
Darcy.
dead. This is
guy.
this is the other guy.
So
Yeah, this is the other guy. We didn't come up with a name for this fuckhead,
two
but
or
we can just
whatever
call him
makes it to
fuckhead
the
for
top
now.
of the escalator. And he's
'Cause-
like, "Come on, guys!" And as they're coming up, Killbot sneaks up behind him. And they're
Yeah.
like, "No!" And fucking bam! Killbot shoots him in the arm or some shit and pushes. Oh, so Killbot grabs the dude and basically pushes him off the 3rd floor. He's just like. He hits the 1st floor.
Yeah, oh yeah, and he hits he hits the 1st floor at at a fast speed and splatters his brains everywhere.
That I do believe we've missed it a few times now. The Killbot says, "Have a nice day." That's right, man. Yeah. Every time we forgot that shit.
Every time he kills that, have a nice day. You're right. You're right. I can't believe we forgot that. Every time they kill somebody, have a nice day.
Is wider than the escalator.
Okay. Yeah, I said this. I said the same exact thing, and not to mention, I didn't think the escalators were on, but then I thought about it in logic. and like in their world that they can control the control room, which probably controls the escalators. They could turn them on and off when they want. So I was like, okay, I could deal with that. But yeah, there ain't no way this thing's staying on an escalator, that's meant for people, the size of people's feet, and these things got tracks. No, it ain't happening.
It's got extreme balance.
So this means Killbots not only can move around fast, but they can go up and down floors, which up until this point we didn't think. I was like, okay, if you kill the one on the first floor, just stay on the first floor, or you kill the one on the third floor, stay on the third floor because then they can't come up or down, But apparently you throw that logic out.
They've learned not to get on the elevator too. What's that?
Yeah, they're adapting.
Yeah, because that was what. No, because that's what they said in the beginning. During the presentation, they were like they're gonna have a robot on each floor because they can't really go.
Yeah.
Right. Killbot 1, 2, and 3 would stay on floor 1, 2, and 3. They've adapted as you pointed out.
They were basically babies 8
That's
hours
the
ago, and now
AI.
they're full grown man. So they're running from the bots. Well, who's left is a very small group. Looks like 3 to 4 people left.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
We got Linda, Allison, and
they're
Rick, and then the guy with the glasses. I never caught his name, but we got 4 of them left.
When this happens, man. Anyway. So yeah, they're running from the Killbots, and they stop at a store that's covered with the big steel gate, and they go to fucking what's his name? Rick shoots the lock open. They all sneak into the store as the Killbots come up to the gates. The one gal gets shot in the arm as they're closing the gates.
Those things can go anywhere they want.
Maybe we'd all stand a better chance if we split up.
Are you kidding? The moment any one of us go out there, we're dead meat. Yesterday's news.
Damn it, Freddie, will you stop it? Will you just stop it?
Linda, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
It's all right. It's not you, Ferdy. I guess I'm just not used to being chased around a mall in the middle of the night by killer robots.
Trying to figure out what the fuck they're gonna do next.
Yeah. Now they're in like a Macy's or Gotchas or TJ Maxx, Mervyn's.
So then we get another shot. So basically, when they got up to the door, and the door
so
closed,
there are multiple floors.
One Killbot was like, "I'm gonna go ahead and work on this door. You get back on the escalator and head upstairs." That's what just happened. So, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm gonna double back.
Yeah,
and cover the other exit because we are thinking. We are thinking.
Yeah. It's a straight up laser. Well,
that was a laser. That was a laser, not a blowtorch. That was a laser.
So, yeah.
And it's pretty much technology we don't even really have to this day, and it's 2025. But it's a movie, so.
So
I don't want to
these
put
gals are all freaked out again. It's just like a lot of consoling. The ladies
not
are
for another
consoling
10
each other,
years.
The men are consoling them, but that seems like a lot of what's going on throughout this entire movie. It's basically just guys to the rescue, and women trying very hard to stand up for themselves, and yet they're constantly depicted as crying and constantly needing men. That's what goes on through this whole fucking movie, man. Seriously. So you even see, I mean, she's the one girl in the room who basically is not sitting there fucking latched onto her man, and so what'd she do? She leans over and she latches onto a man, because she's not safe, so she's got a man. Right, so they're all holed up in the goddamn Nordstrom's, and fucking 3 hours later, because they almost fall asleep, this laser finally makes its way through the fucking door. Yeah, fucking took forever, and you notice how yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah.
And I forgot to say when Susie got killed, I had in my notes before that because she's freaking out in the ventilation tubes. I wrote down, "I hate Susie," because she's so freaking out. I was like, "I hate her," I can't stand her.
How
I
is
hope somebody
abandoning
kills
the air
her,
duct
and I got my
filtering
wish
actually?
not that long after that. So that was,
Yeah.
that was good.
So
That was
the Killbot gets in the store. These kids are woken up and they immediately start army
pretty
guys
much.
start
Yeah,
getting
that's
ready
how
to
I
fight
felt about
back. The
that.
Killbot comes in firing off. Oh, maybe that's what it is. So each Killbot has its own color laser because there's a green, blue, and purple.
Laser, yeah. And the four of them, the last remaining four, actually came up with a pretty good idea. They grabbed the mannequins, and I think this was Allison's idea.
Yeah, sure.
You know, to put up mannequins. You know, because maybe they can't
and it kinda
differentiate
works.
between who's who, and you know, and stand, you know, and try and get by them.
That's where the nerd
which worked
played
out.
into the whole
And they
fucking
and they
equation.
put a bunch of mirrors
Okay.
behind the
Because
mannequins.
obviously
I
none
think
of the
this is
girls
where
came
we're
up
at
with
now.
that era.
Yeah.
Come on, man. They were like,
Absolutely.
They were like, Allison, you're a girl.
Absolutely.
You play with like dolls and such. What can we do
Oh,
here?
no, this is my thing. I think it was Allison.
Yeah. Doesn't that look like fun? Hey, stand next to these mannequins, next to this mirror. Why? Don't worry
You
about
want to put this veil on your head? Look at this veil. Like,
we
look
get
at this
back
mannequin.
to
It's got a veil
yeah.
on.
So basically, the Killbot shoots the laser into the fucking mirror, and wow, man, the fucking laser comes back, hits the Killbot, and he's doing a 360, and lasers are fucking shooting everywhere. This shit had me. I started laughing at work. People at work were looking at me like, "What the fuck? What this dude watch?" Rick gets fucking fried.
I think that was Rick. Oh, this is
Rick.
Rick.
Basically,
You know, in spectacular fashion.
Rick comes out of
You know,
nowhere
sacrificed
and
himself.
like a
But
Fergie,
you
what is
know,
that? It's
but
like a cart dolly
yeah,
or something like that.
he took care of one of them. Well,
Yeah.
nah,
It's kind of like
it's
one of those.
it's a goddamn. We get these orange carts where I work, and they almost look exactly the same. You know,
So
but yeah,
yeah,
it's
Rick
like
basically
you
comes up
know.
behind the Killbot, smashes the Killbot, turns around and fucks his shit
Sure,
up.
sure.
But it's too late. Rick took the brunt of the conflict there, and he's out. And we're left with Nerd Boy and Susie Q. Is that Susie? No. What's his name again? Allison.
Yeah.
Susie and
Oh, he's done.
Allison
He's done.
and yeah. So Linda died
That
right
is
before. Yeah.
Allison.
So and then I mean, which
Allison.
makes sense.
And
Right? 'Cause they showed up
Linda
together
got her.
back.
Linda got hers right before Rick
Yeah,
got his.
yeah.
Right there. You know.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. It's driving me crazy that we don't.
Yeah,
know
because
what's
they were the
named after
couple.
that guy.
Yeah, they were a couple, and
So-
they died, you know, come together, die together.
What is that chick? What is that dude's name? Herbert, Norbert, right? Isn't it?
Well, I'm sure these two do, and they're not chiming in.
No. The one, the guy with the glasses.
So the guy's name is Paul. So what? The
It's like
couple?
Norbert. Or
Like the
something.
older couple?
No.
Fergie.
The guy with the glasses.
Oh, fuck, I have it right here. It's Ferdy. They call it
Say
in
it
the
again?
movie. His name is Ferdy. Ferdy Meisel
Purdy with a P?
with a F. Ferdy.
Oh, Ferdy.
Brock
Yeah.
Ferdy.
Okay. Yeah, Brock Ferdy.
Yeah, because that's what they say when they're like, "Come on, Ferdy, you gotta have a party." And earlier, and he's
Okay.
like
Oh,
earlier
no,
in the
no,
movie,
no,
and he's
no,
like,
no.
"No, I need to do my
No, his name
my
is
bookkeeping
Bernie.
or some
Yeah,
shit."
because his uncle owns the store, and
I knew
if the shit's
Yeah, and
fucked
they're
up,
like, "Come on,
amend it."
Ferdy."
Really?
Bernie.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, that
Ferdy.
makes more sense than Ferdy.
No, it is
And it's-
Ferdy. Ferdy Meisel.
I could.
Name's
yeah,
Tony
okay.
Odell.
Sorry.
Odell.
All right. So,
Okay, well,
his real name is
so what
Tony
happened?
Odell.
Let's continue on.
He's telling her
Okay.
Ferdy and Allison.
So they hit some of the they run, you know, what is it?
Yeah.
Ferdy and Allison run into a
Yeah,
hall,
and
you
then
know,
something
like a
falls off the
side
ceiling,
hallway
scares
of
the
the
shit
mall,
out of
off the mall,
Allison.
you know, employees only, and now we're trying to, you know, find a way out. You know, Ferdy walks. I love that scene. He walks in to the hallway and sticks his arm in without looking and
That's
just
a
waves the
screenshot
gun
for you.
around like that's something you do. And that's something you do.
Hey, look at that. That's your fucking.
Like if
next
anybody
US
was
stamp right there.
if anybody was on the other side of that door,
gun
they
and the
just
one
grabbed
eye
the
coming
gun.
around the door
you
frame.
know?
Come on, man. So she's wandering around. She hears some noise. It's obviously
fucking idiot, man.
It looks like it's.
Yeah, she finds a storeroom or some shit.
Yeah.
You know, and she grabs again.
And
Our
once
girl,
again,
listen,
some just
she's
random
smart.
thing falls
Her dad was a
on her
Marine.
out of
She
nowhere.
picks up a fucking pipe, and she's like, "Hey, you know what? I
It's
might
like
be
the
able to
third
use
time
this."
in the movie that's happened
Smart.
to her. So she hears something behind this door. She's wandering around
Yeah,
looking
which
for
was
it.
like wires or some
Meanwhile,
bullshit.
Ferdy is wandering down the hall, finds the lock. They're trying to find a way out of the goddamn place, but the idea is that you can't get out, right? That's the idea. And we come back to Allison, and all of a sudden, somehow a 4,000-pound robot just sneaks up behind her. I don't know.
Right.
There's fucking
out of nowhere, like in a closed door situation. Like, I said the same thing. Like when she walked in and she was all apprehensive, like, oh, maybe one's in here. I'm like, how the fuck would it get in there? Like, you know,
it's got fucking tractor wheels on it, man. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, it's like you're gonna be able to hit a motor road, you know. And,
yeah, man, those things are those things are extremely silent, though. Don't you remember when
that's
freaking
military grade technology
Jefferson got killed? When Jefferson got killed, he's sitting there staring at the cigarette machine, and he's like, "Whoa, I didn't even hear you, fuckers."
Allison, and fucking Ferdy comes in the room like, "Get away from her, motherfucker!" And the robot spins his head around, and he shoots at it and bounces right off. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because she.
Hey, come on.
She does some non-marine shit and really freaks out, you know. But I get, you know, but she's a woman,
this
so
dude
you know.
Ferdy is just backing up down
And
the
she was
hallway,
never a
shooting
Marine,
shots for
you
no
know. It was just her father.
And Allison decides to come running up behind it. He throws a gun and a fire extinguisher. The robot picks up the fire extinguisher and throws it back and fucking nails and fucking knocks his ass out cold. Hold on. That shit is so goddamn funny to me.
And fucking nailed him with it.
Oh.
But I will say, and before he threw the pistol, the revolver, he does hit fucking Killerbot in the laser eye with a shot, and Killbot says laser malfunction. Laser malfunction. So he did, you know, he did do some good there. You know, but then he gets hit with the fire extinguisher. And,
robot. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
You know,
what if he just hosed it down?
This is something they haven't tried. It's like pour water on these fucks. They are electronic, right?
Yeah, it's funny too.
I mean,
Ferdy's looking there after he
hose it down. I was like, get some water. Like, I'm sure there's a fountain in this mall,
this robot
right?
is like, I'm gonna fuck you up now, bro. he's like, seriously, dude. So this fucking robot picks up the fire extinguisher and whack, hits Ferdy square in the chest.
He should be running, you know, or ducking or something.
That's the greatest scene of all time.
Yeah, they do a lot of.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Him getting hit was great, though. and this robot's not done. He's like, "You're a piece of shit. I'm gonna fuck you up. How dare you throw that fire extinguisher at me? Oh, you're bleeding. All right. I guess I'm gonna go on to your quote unquote girlfriend."
She takes off running. I think she's a little self-conscious.
And you know, I give it to her again. She can run. I don't know why she's grabbing her gut here because she hadn't been. Yeah. Well, you know. You can see when I was watching the movie last night, you could see when the robot's scanning, he's got a little in his laser eye vision. There's you can see where the bullet went in.
To a pet store.
So so he's a little malfunctioned.
The pet store. Yeah, we go from
a pet store, and let's talk a little bit about this because New Fear Unlocked. Holy shit! Yeah, fuck this nut. Fuck this nonsense. I'd have freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
What's
So
about
Alice
to happen?
basically,
I'm
the
not good with
Killbot goes into the
spiders and
pet store.
reptiles. I mean, I
Allison
can
is
tolerate
hiking
them.
all the way in the
It's all
back store
good,
to where
whatever.
underneath a
But
bunch of shelves, this robot's basically knocking
Jesus,
everything, and it's way over. There's animals fucking on the loose everywhere. And they're just right. Just fucking the animals everywhere. So she's down on the floor underneath this thing, and again, this
yeah, and
gets
it's
back to
fucking
the whole mobility
tarantulas
of
and
the robot's
snakes.
head because
Yeah.
the robot can't see her because she's on the ground. Is that what? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
She
And real
did put
quick, we get a
a
flash scene
bag
to the
of
fucking
dog food in
ground in the
front of
pet
her,
store, and there's snakes playing with
to hide
spiders,
herself. Yeah,
tarantulas
Yeah, she's
everywhere.
hiding behind
she's
Okay,
hiding.
so
dog.
A bag of dog
Allison's
food.
hiding behind a 40-pound bag of Alpo. And those fucking spiders start
No,
crawling up
thank you.
on her. Snakes are all up on her legs. And
No
she's freaking
fucking
out.
thank you.
But she's trying to figure out, do I want to die by killbot or by fucking spider bite? And she manages to keep it quiet until the killbot
Tarantula
leaves.
Yeah.
Me personally, the spiders I would not be cool with. I'd take on the killbot. The snakes don't bother me in the least.
Thank God.
So then we get back to the pet store. Yeah, reptiles don't bother me. Anything with more than 4 legs, I'm not cool with. She's sneaking out of
I'm
the
not
fucking
cool.
pet store. Oh yeah, did you notice the store was called Little Pet Store of Horrors or something like that? I don't know if you caught that. Yeah. A cute little name, yeah. So the fucking so she comes sneaking out of the store, after the killbot left, and the killbot
Some
tracks her
shit.
down
Yeah.
very
It
easily.
had a cute little name.
Chases her over to the
Yeah.
Crush Groove booth. Now, do you know what that is? Anybody? Eddie, you know what that is, right? Yeah, that booth in the back of that. No, that thing right there. That's
Crush Groove.
Isn't that?
I know that. That was an old school
Crush Groove
movie.
was a place where you would go
but no,
record your songs, and they would put. And they
what was
would
that, Ice
in the
Cream or
mall.
something?
You would go there and you would pick a song, and it was like karaoke, and they would record it, and they would record it.
Oh, it's a recording studio.
Oh, so we're just taking pot
So
shots
it's like
at each other, huh? Okay. Are you making fun of my age or something? Is that
It's a little before my time.
It's like Cartman when he goes to the mall and he does the Jennifer Lopez. I like tacos and burritos. I like tacos and burritos and tacos.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
How you guys are.
Burritos,
Okay.
tacos.
Okay.
Burritos.
Hey, Dan, were the dinosaurs around during that time?
Let's see how it is.
I am Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez.
Hey,
I don't remember asking you a goddamn
we're
thing.
back at the mall. So no, the Crush Groove was a place where you would go and record. They would play like a generic music track in the back, and you would sing over it, and then they would press it. I would imagine at this point in time onto a cassette, and you would have it as a cassette. You'd put it in your car. Yeah. And then there was also that movie, the hip hop movie around the same era, Crush Groove. So the robot's looking for. Oh yeah, so Allison again with her Marine dad savvy is hanging off the side of one of the railings on the second floor, the third floor of this building, whatever floor she's on. So the killbot can't see her. She's just hanging there. The killbot's looking around. The killbot knows she's there somewhere, and she's holding on. And the killbot he knows he's around her somewhere. She finally gives up, and luckily there is a kiosk below her with a like a giant parachute type net tent over it, which breaks her fall. Yeah, which breaks her fall. Yeah, it's a good thing it wasn't like a crystal. It's a good thing it wasn't like an iPhone repair kit.
And a bunch of luggage underneath to break her fall.
She got broke off though right here.
So now, real quick,
I'm not
is
sure
she
she was able to
doing
survive
her best Marine Corps impression here, or is there something wrong with her leg?
Yeah, or like a sword, sword kiosk.
Okay. Because this looks like she's trying, she's kind of and she remembers.
I think this is more of a Sarah Connor impression from Terminator 1.
Yeah, that's thinking of that too.
The whole time she's had this flare in her.
Yeah, she just took a fall on her back.
And she's got a plan. She's in front of this. Yes, she's going to a.
She sure did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But now she's going to the paint store, and again, A lot of there in this mall. There's a lot of volatile, explosive material. You got ammunition,
Right.
you got gasoline and motor
Guns.
oil at the motor part, at the Kragen, and then you got a paint store that
Yeah, so
has
she's opening
thinner
cans of
paint,
paint and fucking
oil-based
paint
paint. I
thinner,
mean, shit.
destroying shit all over the
Yeah, this
floor.
place
Yeah.
is this
She's
place is a
basically
cinderbox waiting to
Place is
go
just
up. Well, it was smart. It was smart. She threw the paint down with the the paint thinner and whatnot,
So the
alcohol.
Killbot
The
notices
paint
she's in
was
there. He
meant
goes straight
to
through the window. Like
lubricate
he's
the
like, "Bitch,
tracks
come
so
here."
he
He goes
can't
through the
move,
window,
and the
stops
thinner,
on
hence
top of the trap,
the
and starts
explosive
spinning
nature of
around.
it.
Allison comes tearing out of the fucking store, turns around and says, "Hey, motherfucker!" And does she have like some, like quotable? What does she say? She said,
Have a nice day!
something like, "If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen," or some dumb bullshit. Yeah.
She must
And the
have some
thing
line. I
goes,
did not write it down.
She's got that flair.
so
She's got that
she,
flair that she had before, right?
she basically
She
pulls out the
says
fucking flare
she
and
says
pulls off the
something.
cap with the
Yeah,
flare, and the fucking
yeah,
Killbot goes to
something stupid, and I can't
drive out
believe
of the
none of us
store, and
wrote it
like you
down.
were saying, Eric, its tire treads or his tractor treads just start spinning in the paint, and it's stuck in place. And she throws the just "Have a nice day." That's what she says. That's what she says. I think that's what she says.
It's
And she
slippery.
throws the damn
Too slippery.
flare, and boom
Yep.
goes the dynamite. The Ellis Paint Company goes up in flames along with Killbot.
have a nice.
Killbot.
Have a nice.
Yeah. 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 You better. Yeah. Yeah.
Along with the rest of the
Yeah.
fucking
Sure.
mall, like if all that shit's burning. Like, I hope.
Well, how come the robot
You gotta
didn't just
remember
shoot
too, it was
lasers
the
at her
80s.
when
These
he
things
couldn't
were made
move?
at Radio
Well,
Shack.
I mean,
So
they can only do so many things at once. I mean, his microprocessor obviously didn't process that fastly.
that's true.
Hey, Danny,
I
these
don't
things
know.
have military grade
That's true.
tank
Yeah.
steel on the outside of them because they
I'm
got
actually
hit
liking this
with
more watching it with you guys,
multiple,
but again, we'll get into that. So Allison is
multiple
walking
bullets
around like
and
that
were
after
lit
the
on
Killbot,
fire. So I
and
mean,
here's
but again, it's a movie. It's great.
fucking here comes Mr. fucking Useless, fucking with a big old smile on his face. Doesn't even know what happened. Just got a big old smile on his face, holding a
Lo and
bowl of
behold,
bloody toilet
It's over.
paper. And he had stopped the bleeding because he did get busted up, and he's looking at her like, "So what's going on?" And she's like, "Oh boy, do I have a story to tell you?" And he says,
he
"So
had to
do
stop
we?"
the
And she
bleeding.
looks at him and laughs, and they join together in the middle of the mall and hug. And technically, this movie is only 1 hour and 16 minutes long. Again, filling space because now the credit scene is them showing video of the actual actors, which is something that happens in no movies, basically. They do this in maybe one in every like 300 movies. Oh yeah, Eric, I don't know if you knew this, but that was Barbara Crampton that played one of those roles as the blonde, but I think he walked away. Let's see what else we got here. That's Nick Segal. There's Jefferson. Yeah, let's go back. Here you go, right here. So it's Kelly Maroney, and there's Ferdy.
Jefferson.
There's Nick.
What? Now, who is Barbara Crampton?
There's
who?
What's her name again? Leslie.
Barbara Crampton
played by
played Susie.
Carrie Emerson, and then there's Barbara. That's Barbara Crampton. That's Barbara Crampton. Yeah, Barbara Crampton. Then we got
Carrie
Nixie
Emerson.
Call and fucking Jefferson.
That was Linda. Carrie
Giggity
Emerson.
giggity.
Oh, right here. Okay.
Wait, hold on. That's great. Hey man, that was fucking awesome right there. Oh,
And one thing I did. Well,
come on.
Giggity, giggity.
She was in Reanimated.
You got to get that.
Yeah, she's the girlfriend.
And now, why am I supposed to know Barbara Crampton?
Yeah. Hold up.
Oh,
Damn
okay.
it.
Okay.
So,
was she?
A minute and 13 seconds. I'll write that down. All right, well,
Yeah,
actually,
she's the girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm recording.
Get out.
So that
There-
was
ah.
19. What year was it again? 1986. It was
Not that we're watching the movie. We're not watching the
Shopping
movie.
Mall, aka Killbots.
Yeah,
Brought to you
exactly.
and reviewed by the Heavy Door Horror Podcast. We're
86.
Break and come back with a little segment I like to call Louie and Eddie's Corner.
We love you. We love you. We love you as a listener. Yes, we do.
All right, and we are back. This is the Heavy Door Horror Podcast. So now we're going to get into the stats. Let's see, what do we got here? So let's start out at the top. We got, in one word, how would you describe this movie, Eddie?
Oh man, theatrical.
Theatrical. I like it. I'm going to change. This is the last time this questions are going to come up. And
ask him the rest of his questions.
Yeah, and then, well, before I forget, let's just go ahead and give you your drop while we're at it here, Eddie. Where are we at here? Eddie, stop. Eddie, stop. Eddie, stop. Eddie, stop. All right, Eddie. So you had, in a word, you picked theatrical. Your favorite scene?
Oh man, Susie's death.
So the head explosion?
Yeah.
That was the one where her head popped, right?
No, that was the one where she was running with the gas cans, and then.
Oh. I get you. Burned up. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then your favorite character in the movie, what would you say?
The Killbot.
The Killbot. You like the Killbot? 1, 2, or 3?
I think I like number 3 the best.
Which laser color did number 3 have?
I would
just fucking with you.
I would go with number 1 because he's the one that fucking picked himself up
I'm
off the
putting him down
ground.
for Killbot number 1. He was the one. He thought he was dead and he came back.
That motherfucker was a soldier.
Number 1.
Yeah.
All right. So Eddie, would you call this a B movie? And how would you rate it?
Yeah. Yes, it's a B movie. I mean, it's got the whole 80s theatrics and storyline. I don't think it was really modeled to be like a top seller.
Yeah.
2.5 Skulls. It was kind of fun to watch. Not really scary. Terrible gunfight. I mean, these guys were just
pretty bad.
I mean, if you want to call like how to not act in a gunfight, like that's probably the video you want to watch.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, how to not use a firearm.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah, how to not use a firearm, how to not defend yourself. Yeah,
I get you.
Eddie,
that's a great answer.
Eddie, I hope you go to hell.
Okay. Let's go. All right, so.
Hey, Eric. How you doing, Eric?
What do you got for us, Eric? As far as
hey, Elf. How you doing, Elf?
How would you rate the movie there, Eric?
Well, I wasn't sure, So I was leaning 3.5 skulls, but after conversating with y'all idiots, I have to go. I have to
Eric,
go.
I hate to
I
cut
have
you
to,
off, but would you name in a word? How would you describe the movie?
oh shit! Mall sanity.
Okay.
Mall
All right.
insanity.
See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is a man who's making it fun. To say. Oh, all right.
All right.
Hey,
Hey,
Eric.
let's continue.
Hey, Eric.
Not
Want to
even
talk
a
about your favorite
word.
scene, Eric? We could do. We could do
I
some.
would love
We
to.
could do this all
Thank you
day.
for asking. My favorite scene was Leslie getting her head exploded by the fucking laser. It was fantastic. It was one of the greatest things I've
It
ever
was
seen in my
fucking
life.
bad.
You know,
It was bad.
and I will save it and watch it every day till I die because it was so great.
It was pretty badass. It was
So thank you
fucking
for
amazing,
asking.
man. Hey, Eric. Who's your favorite character, Eric?
My favorite character, actually, I split it as I was watching the movie. It was Allison and Linda. I thought, and this is a stray from me for the women. I usually don't go women, but I must say, Linda died, so I have to lean Allison. She lived. She was great. She was she's a daughter of a Marine. She took that firearm from Dork Store and fucking hit those propane tanks. It was great. Yeah. So she's my favorite character.
Okay. Well,
Allison.
I'll put you down for Allison and Linda, but I'm gonna bold Allison. So we're just
Oh, you do that because Linda.
Hey, Eric, it's a B movie.
Well, yeah, okay. It's a B movie. It's a B movie. And it was a B movie, in the sense that nobody could act, and yeah, but it was great. And still, this thing was a great time out at the theater. It would be right now, and I'm sure it was back then. So,
Well, to finish
it's
out
a
the
B
bit,
movie.
if we're gonna
Still a
finish out
great
the
time.
bit, what would you say you gave skulls to this? Like your rating?
No, well, I was leaning towards 3.5, but having said that, I'm going 4. 4 skulls. 4 skulls.
Okay.
I really enjoyed this movie. This movie hit it on all points. I mean, death, great deaths, and some stupid deaths. Titties were fucking fantastic, and and then it just had a good ending. Robot gets blown up, and yeah, it's a good time.
Fuck out of my face. Don't let me influence you. I want your opinion. Your honest opinion. That's all I want.
Guess what, Louis? How you doing?
Now, Kim Hem, what do you have to say for yourself?
It was my turn?
Kim would be the girl of color.
Ortega's fucking last.
Now, Kim Hem, what do you have to say for yourself?
Let's go with in a word. How would you describe this film? No.
Me or Louis? I thought Louis' turn.
Now, Kim Hem, what do you
You're
have
the
to
Hollywood
say for
Square
yourself?
next, bro.
Okay. What was the question? One word? In a word. Lighthearted.
Yeah, no, definitely. It was just
Not too serious.
It's like Eric was saying. It's just a way to kind of
It
occupy
was a
your
fun
brain
movie.
for an hour and a half, right?
Yeah.
And then your favorite scene.
My favorite scene was when the girl threw the Molotov cocktail at the robot and he just rolls right through it. They had led it up to that scene, they had like all this prep and they were like doing this and then it was just like
That might have been the funniest.
For nothing.
That literally might have been the funniest thing.
Yeah.
All right, and then who was your favorite character?
I'm
You're
gonna go with
Allison.
Allison also.
All right.
She was
Not
cool.
Allison and Linda, just Allison. Okay. And so would you say it's a B movie like everybody else? And what rating? What rating would
B movie. I want to say 2 3/4 skull.
2.75. Okay.
Yep.
Fuck you, Kim. Fuck you with your rating.
Jesus Christ, man.
Who's Eric? Hi, Eric. Who are you?
Let's see. All right, you know what's funny, Kim, as I put all your answers down for Kevin, but Kevin's not here. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Cut and paste. Okay, next up is going to be, do that real quick. Next up, we got, oh no, sorry.
Kevin.
All right, Louis, what do you got? In a word. That's very good.
Cheesy.
I would agree with that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that works for sure. And then
Works,
favorite
right?
scene.
Oh yeah, I'm with Eddie. When the Killbot shot the gas can and the chick got set on fire and she ran to her death in a flame, you know, I'll have to go with that one.
Okay.
You know,
And then
flame.
and your favorite character.
I'd have to go with the janitor, Dick Miller. Brings back memories, that guy.
Good picks, Louis. Good picks. Yeah, actually, good picks by all.
And then
trying to stand out.
You call that a B
Oh
flip,
yeah,
right?
hey, don't worry, you stand out.
Yep. And then
Oh,
what
for
would
sure,
be
yeah.
your rating? Two
skulls flat.
Huh.
Man, y'all some haters,
All
dude.
right.
Haters.
Don't let
It
me
is what it
influence
is.
you. I want your opinion. Your
All right.
honest opinion. That's
Well,
all I want.
I'll go ahead and start with my favorite. Excuse me. In a word, you know, 80s. Is that a word? That's a word. It was just a fucking
That's the word.
It's a number.
You know, you can.
Hey, Louis, you can actually write it out though.
I thought
It can be a word.
Yeah.
So I remember having fond memories of this movie, and then I remember I followed the website where the album, the vinyl was announced, got excited, bought the vinyl, listened to the vinyl, loved it, and I was like, you know what, I gotta just go and watch this movie again. Watched it, and I liked it. I remembered, I had fond memories, I liked it. I remember the one chick is actually one of the girls from Night of the Comet, which was one of my favorite movies from the 80s. I'm sure some of you guys have seen that movie. But the girl that plays the Marine, she also plays a tough little blonde chick in Night of the Comet, actually. I mean, not a Marine, but the daughter of a Marine.
She's not a Marine. She's the daughter of a Marine.
But then I watched it again, and I really did not care for it. I mean, just honestly, I'm probably gonna go with Louis. I'd give it 2 stars. Honestly, I just didn't care for it. It's definitely a B movie. This time around, I really did not like
Haters.
it. Actually, I mean, it's funny because I hope nobody ever hears this, but I watched this at work while I was taking notes, and I really just did not. I thought it was terrible, and I felt bad not only for stealing money, but for stealing money to watch a terrible movie. Was it good? My favorite scene. There's probably some good ones in there, but the head explosion probably the best scene. It reminded me of something from a movie we'll probably watch one of these days.
That was definitely, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. Oh,
that was definitely my opinion.
I mean, that was those special effects are better than the lasers.
It's the head exploded.
And then I was going to say the same thing, Louis. You took my answer. I should just went ahead and said it earlier, but the janitor was probably my favorite character. I didn't really.
He was great.
Like, it was weird for me because all the kids and all that were so like interchangeable. It didn't matter who they were, as far as actors and what they look like. But and even those 2 douchebag janitors. But the one old school janitor, he looked like a real fucking janitor. It was believable.
His 2 buddy janitors were great. The black guy and a white guy. They were drinking Miller High Lifes, and they were like, "Ah, you fuck." we're out of here. We're already drinking. He's like, we'll be out here in 10 minutes. Didn't happen.
All right, well, that was a wrap up on the stats. Like I said, I'm definitely going for 2 points on that. What's that, Eric?
Yep.
Okay. So that was the stats section of the show. I'm going to make an outro for that and an intro, but we'll get to that for now.
Don't let me influence you. I want your opinion, your honest opinion. That's all I want.
And Eric, it is your turn. And what would you like to watch next week?
All right. Well, sticking with this mall horror theme, I think we're going to go with the classic. Maybe D, maybe not.
Oh, nice. Okay.
1978, Dawn of the Dead.
Fucking. Oh,
yeah. George A. Romero's classic follow-up to Night of the Living Dead. I saw it for the first time when I was, I don't know, 20 years old, and you know, it's good. So, but we'll see. We'll see. I haven't seen it in a long time. Maybe it's terrible. Well, and everybody out there, everybody listening to all our thousands and thousands and thousands of fans. Yeah. Well, you know, don't watch the remake. Watch the original. And I will emphasize, when you go to watch this movie, there are like 4 cuts, all on YouTube, varying in length. Yeah, there's the theatrical. There's a director's. There's a cut they went to Cannes with.
But we were just watching the theatrical.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. But we'll find out.
Yes.
Well, you know, I guess it'll come down to what the.
I may watch them.
Oh, jeez. Well, that is some dedication.
I may watch all 4 of them.
We're not going to be able to play all 4 movies at the same time, so it really comes down to which one I play. Yeah, right. Yeah. So yeah. Okay.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. So we'll go with the theatrical. I love killing zombies.
Okay.
You know, as long as they're not stage 5, you know, like in 28 Days Later, like you're dead if they can run that fast. You're done. But if they move around, around slowly enough, you might be able to survive.
Trailer
you know,
going
so
over here.
Get with it.
You guys see the screen over there?
Man, I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but as a kid, I'd walk around the video store and I'd see the cover for that movie, and even the cover would scare the shit out of me.
It was terrifying.
Even the cover would scare the shit out of me, man. I'd be like, damn, like, I need to watch that movie. And even the cover shook me.
Here we go.
In 1968, George Romero brought us Night of the Living Dead. It became the classic horror film of its time.
Not that room! Not that room!
Now, George Romero brings us the most intensely shocking...
It's fucking up big time.
Wow.
What the hell?
There's a problem with this.
Call police.
What the hell?
Trying to launch an ad for some reason. Oh, hold on, let's just.
Don't worry, Dan. You can cut that later. Just cut it. Well, that's on the chopper. That's on the chopping room floor.
We're having internet connection issues. Come on, there you go. There you go.
In 1968, George Romero brought us Night of the Living Dead. It became the classic horror film of its time.
Not that room! Not that room!
Now, George Romero brings us the most intensely shocking motion picture experience for all times.
It gets up and kills. The people it kills get up and kill. This situation must be controlled before it's too late. They are multiplying too rapidly.
Dawn of the Dead.
Meet me on the roof at 9 o'clock. Getting out.
I don't believe
We're
it.
gonna
What?
get out in the chopper. We've got to survive. Somebody's got to survive.
They kill for one reason. They kill for food. They eat their victims.
Imagine, if you will, that something has gone terribly wrong.
Shoot it, man.
Now, accept the fact that there's no escaping the horrible consequences. George Romero brings back the dead. Night of the Living Dead has ended. Dawn of the Dead is here.
We must not be lulled by the concept that these are our family members or our friends. They are not. They will not respond to such emotions.
Operator dead. Post abandoned. We may never get out alive. It's everywhere. What the hell is it?
Looks like a shopping center, one of those big indoor malls.
What are they doing? Why do they come here?
Some kind of instinct, memory, what they used to do. This was an important place in their lives.
What is it?
We've got a war.
I'm afraid.
We have spawned our own savagery. Soon it will consume us all. It is a horrible, hauntingly accurate vision of the mindless excesses of a society gone mad.
They must be destroyed on sight.
When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
We are down to the line, folks. We are down to the line.
Dawn of the Dead.
Stupid George Romero.
Well, shit. That is the podcast for the week of July 17th, 2025. We reviewed Killbots, very well known as Chopping Mall from 1986. I'm going to let my host say goodbye, starting out at the top with Edward. Eddie, how you doing? Are you going to do anything special this weekend? Anything you want to say to the people before we go?
No, just chilling out this weekend. Nothing too major. Getting ready to leave town in a couple weeks, so I'm going to take advantage of all the time I have at home.
Sure.
Yeah, man, I hope everybody has a good night. It's been fun.
For sure.
And
all right, man.
Looking forward to watching this Eric's pick.
Jesus Christ.
Eddie,
Eric,
get your head out of your ass.
What you got to say tonight, Eric?
I just want to tell everybody, stay scary, my friends.
Eric.
Eric?
It's time.
Eric. Everybody stay scary, as Eric said.
Eric?
Kim, you got anything to say to the people
Eric?
before we go?
Eric.
Now, Kim, what do you have to say for yourself?
That's fine. For sure.
I had a good time. That was fun. I'm looking forward to the movie.
Finally, let's go ahead and see what Louis got to say. You got any big plans for the weekend? Anything going on?
I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna go over and see mom and dad, and jump in that swimming pool for a bit.
You got a pool? You got a pool?
Yeah, they got a nice.
My parents, over there in their little by their.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, usually a lot warmer over there than it is over here.
I don't think.
No kidding. I never got no invite, no pool. I like pools.
Yeah, right. Slava pool.
They got a Slava pool on 19th.
Right on, man. Well, my name is Heavy Door Dan, and that was the Heavy Door Horror Podcast for July 17, 2025. Everybody have a good night, and as always, I'll always assume that the call is coming from inside the house.
The Heavy Door Horror Podcast.
Don't act like you're not impressed.